Welcome back. It is 6:45 now on Daybreak, and Memorial Day is a day set aside to remember the sacrifice of service members who gave their lives for our freedom. But there's another enemy many veterans face, and that's post-traumatic stress disorder. More than 7,000 veterans take their own lives every year due to PTSD. As Daybreak's Pete Galvin tells us, this morning, a Kenmore family is remembering their loved one who last year lost his battle with PTSD.
His name was Josh Logan.
My son, he was just this beautiful, big-hearted boy, and that's what I always called him.
After graduating from Kenmore West High School, he decided to join the Navy.
My initial thought was, please don't do that.
And he excelled from the moment he arrived at Naval Station Great Lakes for boot camp.
He was in the Navy for 2.5 years, and went out on 3 different submarines.
Always looking out for others.
If you were his friend, he took care of you.
Karen's friend Lorene Bordenaro knows that. Josh went out with her daughter Aria when they were in high school and helped out around the house when Lorene's son was away in the Navy.
I trusted him, and he never let me down.
Karen and Lorene share a bond as Navy moms and also a knowledge of how mentally demanding life in the service can be, and the fact that there's an unwritten rule that you don't talk about your mental well-being.
It's either do I want my career or do I want to keep my head screwed on straight?
Yeah.
So you learn to keep your mouth shut. And
Josh called me about that.
yep.
He called me, and I asked him to get help. There's got to be someone there you can talk to. And he said, but if I talk to somebody, they're going to kick me out.
A phone call that still echoes in her mind.
He did a really good job at hiding what he was feeling.
But when he was home on leave a year ago, it got so bad that he actually called his commanding officer and told him he was struggling. He was told to fly back to base and they would get him the help. But just after that, Josh disappeared.
In the meantime, I didn't know that people were already looking for him. His friends were looking for him because they were texting him and he wasn't answering, and then they noticed that he had taken himself off all of his social media.
His family, friends, and even police went out searching, but his parents finally found him in the garage where on February 6, 2024, he took his own life.
We're not losing guys on the battlefield anymore. We're losing them to suicide.
To bring some light to the darkness and to raise awareness of that reality, last summer, Lorene organized the inaugural Joshua Logan Memorial Hockey Game, raising $5,000 for the Headstrong Project, a mental health counseling group that works with veterans and their families. The game was also a chance for everyone who loved Josh to come together and lean on each other for support.
That's what you leave behind, right? Is your kindness. That's what people talk about. That's what they remember, and those are the stories I hear about Josh.
And more stories will be shared and funds raised coming up on August 16th at the Paddock Ice Arena in Tonawanda for the 2nd annual Josh Logan Memorial Hockey Game.
And this year's beneficiary is Pets for Vets, which provides service animals for veterans. In addition to raising money, they hope that increased awareness will push the military to remove the stigma and provide more help for service members who are dealing with mental health issues.